recap on last week and as you prepare for this game this weekend?
We got our butts kicked. I got to do a better job as a head coach, getting this team ready to play, getting them prepared for football games. It was a tale of two teams. You look at this team week 0, I just didn't see that same team this past weekend, this Sunday. Like I said, I take ownership of it. I got to get this team ready to play. We got another big one coming up here in Baton Rouge this weekend. So we'll take the field tonight, get ready for practice, but we got to pick up our level of play, physicality. That's something we've been preaching all camp. I just didn't see it out there on the football field. Our coaches got to be better, but I take full ownership of it, and we got to get better this week.
How important was it to still schedule Southern, even though it's not a conference game?
I mean, that's a huge rivalry. The JSU Southern rivalry, it's a rivalry like no other. It's going to be a huge game down there this weekend. I think they open up their stadium. That's their first home game this weekend. So, I mean, it's a huge game, as far as financially, draw big crowds and everything. So it's huge for each program.
Coach, how you doing health-wise? Jason Brown didn't play the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Is he okay? And is 7 okay? Because I can't remember if he played in the opener or not.
He didn't. Starting with 7. We'll see how it goes this week for him. He was out catching passes earlier on yesterday, so he looked pretty good. We'll evaluate him this evening, see how it goes in practice. The thing with him is the conditioning piece now, just getting him back on his feet, getting him to move around. With Jason, we did x-rays, waiting to hear back on some things, but he's moving around, said he's feeling good. So we expect him to be ready to go this weekend.
And Coach, just to dovetail what you said in the beginning about how you feel like you didn't get the guys ready, was it hard just kind of like, I guess, handling success coming off a major high?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you talk about a big win for us over in Atlanta. The guys riding pretty high, but going into this game, Coach Simmons had that football team ready to play. They hit us in the mouth and we just didn't respond. I will say this, for the way the first half went, I was very pleased how they came out and fought in the second half. We didn't just lay down. We won the second half 10-0. I think our defense came out there and really shut them out in the second half. So it was some things to build on, but it's a lot we got to get better at. Very disappointed in our special teams. That was a big thing a deal for us. Opening kickoff, they returned for a touchdown. We had a botched snap that could have really balanced the game out on our first drive that we didn't get 3 points on. Some punt return punt issues, things we got to get cleaned up. Some things that, we was good at the week before. So it had to be a focused deal. And like I said, I'm taking full ownership of it to get this team ready to play this weekend.
You had some highs and lows when it came to special teams. Anything different you do this week?
We'll see when we get out there tonight in practice, but just got to get them focused, get them locked in, taking it serious. That's a huge part of the football game when you talk about special teams, and you saw that on Sunday. Far as I think that had a major difference in the football game was the special team stuff. But we'll get back at it this week. Look at them on tape and get it corrected.
Coach, they had the ball for the last 7 minutes, and you never got the ball back. Can you talk about your defense?
It was about their running game. They ran the ball well. I think they had over 200 yards rushing. So great job by their offensive line, their running backs. Just keep away. And when you're ahead in a football game like that, that's what you want. They had some big physical backs. I thought again the past couple weeks I've been harping on the missed tackles, and it was the same this past weekend. We just missing too many tackles as a defense.
Last week you talked about the offensive line, how you're pleased by their performance against South Carolina State.
Yeah.
Can you talk about what you saw out of them for this week?
We took an L up front. We took an L up front. 4 sacks, gave up 4 sacks. Fam rolled a lot of guys at us on that defensive line, but they played in our backfield. And that's one group, the O-line and the D-line. If you're not dominating in the trenches, it's going to be a long football game, and that's what you saw this weekend.
Coach, could you talk about your message at halftime? Seeing that you did come out a little bit more stronger than you did in the first half. What was your message to the team going into halftime?
If you come back out here, you better continue to fight. That's basically what I told them, and they responded. But I told them, we're going to make some corrections, make some adjustments, and I thought we did a good job of that. But I said, if you come back out here with me and follow me out here, you know, you're going to fight for these other 2 quarters, and we'll see where this football game ends at.
Coach, how concerned are you about the physicality? Because other teams saw what Florida A&M did to you guys and took it to you guys. How concerned are you for the rest of the season?
I mean, that's football. If you're not playing, being physical out there, there's no reason for you to be playing. And that's what we just didn't show it. Like I said, fam hit us in the mouth. We hit South Carolina State in the mouth, you know, the week before, but this team came out. It was a team that we had beaten the 2 years prior, and you know, they had it on their mind that they were going to win the game by being physical. But always concerning when you don't see a physical showing with your football team, like I said, in the trenches and well as on special teams. So we'll get back to our ways this week. I'm excited to get to practice right now.
For the young guys and the guys that have just transferred in that haven't been a part of this game, what have you told them about this rivalry?
Expect the unexpected. You know, expect the unexpected. It's when you cross over that bridge going into Southern's stadium, it's going to be a different vibe going on this weekend. A lot of energy from their fans. You know, we'll have a huge support base coming down there as well, but just stay in the moment, you know, and understand we got to go play the football game, be focused, and go out here and execute.
What are your concerns about that team? So,
they're just like us, you know, coming off a loss. They're going to be hungry. They're playing the defending champs, the team that you know, dominated them and beat them last year twice, SWAC championship game and in the regular season. So it's going to be like that for Jackson State every week right now. You know, that's what our team has to understand. Everybody we played, they're going to elevate their level of play. They're back at home, you know, their first home game, so they're going to have a little comfort level there. But, you know, we're everybody's championship game. You know, everybody wants to beat Jackson State. So, but a good football team, good football coach. Coach Dooley's a good coach. He'll have those guys ready to play.
Coach, so what did you see from Zion in the second half, able to come up off the bench and lead 2 scoring drives?
A spark. He was ready to go. When we called on him, very pleased with what I saw in him. We had some quarterback runs in there where he showed some toughness as well. But he gave us a spark, you know, got us up and down the field. He created one explosive play to Rico Powers, you know, the go ball that he threw. But he gave us a good spark. That's what you want when you put your back up in there. You don't want to too much skip a beat. You know, he had time to sit there and look at some defenses, see how the defense was moving and everything. But he came in there and did exactly what we needed him to do.
Coach, might you let Zai play a little bit more, because I heard Simmons on the SWAC media call say that he prepared for Brown because he knew that he was a pocket passer. Having Zai, will that add a little dimension?
Zai always had a package. If you looked at week 0, he got in there for a series or 2 as well. You know, Zai has a role on this football team, and we'll continue, you know, with that, whatever that package may be, whatever Coach Harris comes up with. But Zai always has a role in this offense.
Did you catch the Colorado game at all?
I did. That was a huge win. I mean, a huge win for that program. They fought. You know, a lot of people didn't give them a chance in that football game, but to see those guys, some former, you know, colleagues and players that were here, to go up there and get that win against the TCU team was huge for that program.
Did you talk to him before or after, Dion?
We text. What did
you say to him?
We were good. We text. Yeah, wished him the best. You know, I told him huge win, and you know, that's what it was, but it was good. Everything's good.
Can you speak for the players JSU players that did well up there?
They did well here. I mean, you talk about Travis Hunter, Shador Sanders, all those dudes had, you know, great runs here. You know, I expected nothing different. Those dudes can play the game.
Coach, thank you.
All right. Thank you.